What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all know what it is and y'all know what's going on. It's your man Uncanny, and I'm back with another one of these dope live interviews on the Connectz radio show. That's my job here, is to bring y'all the hottest and unsigned and independent hip hop and R&B, plus interviews with the brightest stars in the culture, man. And it's a blessing and it's an honor to bring y'all this gentleman tonight. It's an acronym. He goes by the N.O.V.A. What's the word?
Aha! How y'all doing?
Chilling, man, chilling. Appreciate you stopping on the platform, man. So talk to me. It's an acronym. What does that mean, the N.O.V.A.?
It means I am the no other victorious author. I tell a story. Every verse that you hear is a storyline.
No doubt, no doubt. So how did you kind of come up with that?
Well, see, back in the time where I think I wanted to be something that was explosive. And if you think about the scientific terminology for a supernova, it's when a star sucks the light of another star, it gets too bright and it blows up. And then if you think biblically, Lucifer said, I would take my throne and ascend it above the stars of God. And I said, you know what? I don't want to really be known as a superstar because I don't want to be known as nobody's idol. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I said, the Nova. And then my mother, it was, who said, that stands for the No Other Victorious Author, because you wrote a book back in 5th grade.
Right. So way back, you've been writing since been writing. So what kind of shifted gears and how'd you get into music?
Well, it was a guy by the name of Sir Williams out of New Orleans, Louisiana. When I was attending Grambling State University, I was playing football down there, and he seen something in me. And about a couple years or so, 2006, I started taking it serious.
Okay. And so before Grambling State, so I mean, you went your whole life, high school, everything, and didn't get into music. You got into college and met somebody, and they kind of just drew it out of you.
Well, I already had some kind of music inclination because I played the saxophone.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
And then that transformed into kind of hip hop.
Yeah.
Per your bio, it says you were actually born in West Berlin, Germany. Are you an army brat?
I definitely am.
Okay. So talk to me about what that's like, having traveled and been around the country and the world, and how that influences your sound.
Well, I must big honor to my mama, because my mother's from New Orleans, Louisiana. So that's where a big part of my roots come from. And my daddy from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. He was a drill sergeant, as my mama was an officer, actually. And so my parents come from the South. And then being that I lived in New York, Michigan, Alabama, Tennessee, Virginia, and Richmond. My brothers and sisters are from Compton, California. I lived in Washington State, went to school in Texas, Louisiana. I've been all around Missouri. I currently live in Illinois. So I've had the best of a melting pot type of situation everywhere I went.
For sure. And so how has that influenced the music you make now?
It allows me to be relevant, like stay relevant, because I learned that the dirty South style is not going nowhere.
Right. No, those are facts. Those are super facts. And so then kind of having that versatility and that style melding, who would you say you want to work with? Like when you look up and you're like, man, the N.O.V.A., who do you want to collaborate with the most?
I would love to work with that boy Kevin Gates, Moneybag Yo, Finesse 2 Times.
Yeah.
Who else? My boy Big Boogie.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown too. I like to be a little R&B here. I gotta get some breezy in there.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Those are all huge artists with great followings. So what would you bring to the table that would elevate those tracks?
The energy.
Nice. And so that's something, a lot of artists talk about, is their energy. Tell me where, yours derives from and how you maintain that high energy level.
Mine comes from inspiration of people who say that you can't do something, or say that you wouldn't be something. And even if you thought that you wouldn't be something, prove it's something to yourself. Just bringing the best out of yourself. And also, I want to make my mother proud. I want to make my children proud. I want to make my wife happy.
For sure, man. And having a tight-knit family and a family that holds you accountable definitely makes you bring the best out.
Yes, sir.
Talk about that. Have you lived a little bit of everywhere? How's your performing been? You performed a bunch of places, and where's been your favorite so far?
Man, my favorite places to go is Chicago. I did Vegas with DJ Paul a couple years ago. I co-headlined with DJ Paul at the Patio nightclub in Las Vegas. St. Louis is a good scene. Anywhere down south is a good scene. I've never been to Florida. I would love to do that.
Okay, yeah, Florida definitely gets it cracking.
And Atlanta, oh my goodness, oh man! Shout out to 21 Savage's Slaughter Gang. Yeah, that boy Draco came to me in the bathroom one time after I performed. He said, "Man, I came to just tell you, bro, you dope."
That's fire. That's a nice shout out right there. No, that's super dope. So being able to do that is awesome. So are you completely independent, or do you kind of have some major label backing to make these moves?
I'm completely independent.
Nice. And so having that creativity and also the chance to recoup all the residuals while maintaining artistic integrity is huge for independent artists. So if there's an artist, maybe hasn't done what you've done, what advice would you give them?
I would tell them to keep doing what you're doing. Listen to positive advice. Listen to constructive advice. Don't think you know it all, and get into marketing your product.
No, those are huge, and that's fantastic advice. Knowing how to market is and sell things is literally half the battle. Is how you generate revenue in this industry. So that's awesome, and that's some great advice. You brought a new joint to us. I don't know if this is out anywhere, if we're doing the world premiere.
It's not been released yet.
Brand new, we get the world premiere right here on the Connectz radio show. Kind of introduce the record, give me a little background, and then we're going to do the world premiere.
This song right here was co-produced by me and a guy by the name of Ralph G. It's called Jugs and Plays. What that means is if you go to work, if you have a talent or skill that you're trying to profit off of in life and you have to make movement to it, that's what jigging is. But jugs is, we all know what jugs is if you listen to Young Scooter, but it's a broader aspect than that. Everybody busts a jug because everybody go to work.
Facts. So we're going to bring it to you right here live. This goes by Jugs and Plays by my man, the N.O.V.A.
Hey, we ain't gonna bust a jug.
Huh?
Oh, tell me, gang. What's up? Alright. Where you at? I'm on the way. Who ain't gon' bust a jug? I bust a jug today. How many packs you flip? Every day I'm making blaze. How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? How many chances it take to make it to some major paper? Who ain't gon' bust a jug? I bust a jug today. How many packs you flip? Every day I'm making blaze. How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? What hand do you roll it with? Put that bitch up on the couch. Then use that same hand to roll the gram about the ounce. 250 G's a week is what I'm talking about. That's moving that dead weight. Maybe move them coffins round. I'm with the bosses now. Can't take no losses now. Got so much credit, don't matter what it's costing now. Bitch clocking my mileage. My matter quick college. Flipping bricks every day and night. If it's getting money, I'm bout it. 4-5 on my side, right shotty. Oh, I ain't trying to hurt nobody. If somebody run up and somebody get touched, then they will get your body, man. Who ain't gon' bust a jug? I bust a jug today. How many packs you feel? Every day make you play. How many jugs? Who ain't gon' bust a jug? I bust a jug today. How many packs you flip? Every day I'm making blaze. How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? How many chances it take to make it to some major paper? Who ain't gon' bust a jug? I bust a jug today. How many packs you flip? Every day I'm making blaze. How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? How many chances you take to make it to some major paper? Me and Miles busting heads since my running with the feds, cause I was trying to double dose, but it cost the quadruple bread. Yeah, she lost the wheel, and I lost my dog. Out on bed for a year for what? Everything's gone. I'm so glad to be home cooling on my own throne, but my mom won't leave me alone, asking where my mind gone. I said where my mind went on a journey through the jungle, where the gutter is the grimy niggas thirst for my hunger. I try to stay humble, but close mouths don't get fed, so I shout out loud, fuck crumbs, I'ma give it bread. As I sit around smoking grams out the pound, I ride around town pricing a new house. And since my mom made me move out, this what I'm gonna do now. Walk inside the bank and make them clean up every account. Since my mom made me move out, this what I'm gonna do now. Hit my blood up and show them how we get every out. Who we gon' bust a jug?
No, that was dope, man. Definitely something to look forward to. When does that come out?
Man, that's gonna come out this summer. I'm probably gonna drop it around August 8th. That's my birthday, so around that time.
No, dope, man.
I gotta shoot a video to it and everything.
Oh, for sure. That was my next question, man. The song is dope, and you said co-produced by your homie. So do you also make beats?
Yes, I do.
Okay, nice. So
I'm not gonna say, hold on, I ain't gonna say like I be just cooking like that now. I'm saying like if I sat down with somebody and we worked together to do something, I got some salsa.
Right, I hear you. No, the song is definitely high energy, and you can feel it. Like the jugs, the play, you can feel it. Everybody, if you can't feel that, you ain't getting no money. So you know, I'm rocking with it, man. And if it's cool, we definitely gonna add it to our playlist. You know what I mean? Get you spinning out here as soon as it's released.
Indeed.
So talk to me, man. Release for the single coming in summer. Do you got any shows lined up, or what shows have you done?
Man, I just did 2 shows last week with DJ N.O.V.A and the Midwest Best and them out in Clayton, Missouri, and that was with Big Health. And then I did a show in Centerville, Illinois for Church Road Festival. Didn't know I was going to be performing at that, but it was a great opportunity. Fresco Kane was in the building. Yeah. We were outside, actually. But I got something I might be doing in August in Atlanta. It's not exactly Atlanta, but it's in Georgia.
Okay. All right, so you moving and you shaking, man, trying to rub elbows and bump into people that matter. And that's important.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to N.O.V.A, one of the biggest and best tastemakers in the St. Louis scene, man. Always doing something. Man, Hef is my mentor, man. Again, when in the Midwest period, one of the best. So no, you locking in with the right people. Fresco Kane's a hit maker, so keep doing your thing. So what are you most looking forward to getting out of your career? What is it you want to look back and be like, I did it, I made it? You know what I mean?
I want to be able to make residual income off of doing what I love doing. I love performing. And also I want to be able to open the door for others.
Nice. And when you say open the door, what you mean? You gonna start a label that they can follow on, or put together a management team? How you want to open
It's crazy you say that, because I've had artists actually tell me that they would sign to my label, but I always told them I did not want to ever own them. I would be a partner with them. You know what I'm saying? So I would help them create their own label if that's what they want. I never wanted to be a person of all that power.
Okay, yeah, because with that, man, it's definitely, it's something.
A lot of responsibility.
So I definitely understand that point. What would you say is your favorite rap accomplishment so far?
Oh, man. I would have to say, I would say doing the No Bullying tour that Demetrius Johnson had going on. Rest in peace.
Nice. That's a big one. That's instrumental in keeping positivity flowing in the youth. So that's super dope. And
I'm not to cut you off, but through that, I met a guy by the name of Brad Young, and I ended up doing a collaboration with him.
Oh, sweet. See, you can't hope for nothing more. Doing good, getting good out of it. That's super dope. So where's your favorite place that you rock? Favorite city that you've hit and got the most love?
Ooh, that's hard, because everywhere show me love. Oh man, let's Ponte Roulette. Let the good time roll. Let's go to New Orleans with it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So when you down in New Orleans, man, and you tearing them up, where's your favorite spot to hit?
Man, they got this place called Mama's. You know what I'm saying? That's a famous restaurant. It's called Mama's.
Nice, nice.
And
That's
also they got this place called Cajun Seafood off of Claiborne. That's got the best seafood that's smoking out there.
nice, nice. So you put me on the hot spots, man. I'm gonna have to go check them out. So
Yeah.
tell me, man, you told me you were completely independent. Are you working with a team, or are you really just out here kind of putting it together for yourself?
I'm putting a team together actually. I'm working on my managing. That's a
Okay.
major part of it. I'm working on my managing.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt about that, man. So as you're moving and you're shaking and you're growing, man, do we got an album coming out later this year? You just gonna drop singles for the fans?
I think I'm just gonna work on singles for a moment. I
Nah,
have enough I have enough music to come with an album. And if an album does come out the woodwork like a Christmas present, you know what I'm saying? Then that's what God got going on. But I think right now we're gonna work on them singles because it's the summertime and it's hot outside.
no, these are facts, man. Big facts right there. Plus, we kind of live in that era where people's attention span is pretty short. So you gotta
Ooh,
catch them
too
with the
short.
singles. Yeah, you gotta catch them with the singles before they get into the album anyway. No, and that makes a lot of sense. So you know what? What's it looking like, man? You mapping it out? Who you plan on? Do you have any local collabs or anybody you're building with right now?
Not at the moment, actually. I'm not lying. I got my boy Joey Grams. He doing his thing in St. Louis. I got a
Yeah,
guy named Smooth the Villain who's doing his thing up in Sparta, Illinois. And then I got some other individuals that's in the woodworks that I can't even really speak on right now because I need to know how solidified that really is.
right. Okay, and that makes sense. Don't want to spill the beans if ain't nothing there. That makes a lot of sense, man. Well, you're definitely connected and you are definitely respected, man. We like what you're
Hey, I
doing.
love that.
So
Salute.
we're gonna tap in to figure out, what you got coming up next, and we're gonna stay tuned. Definitely gonna add that new joint to the playlist as soon as you give us the green light. We don't want to drop it too early. But nah, man, we rocking with you. And explain to them again what the N.O.V.A stands for and what it means.
That stands for no other victorious author. We are victorious. That is who and what we are, meaning you have the power and ability to overcome all obstacles and tests in your life.
These are facts, man. So if I get online and I want to find you, how and where do I find you at?
You can find me on YouTube by my government name, Adam Sneed, ADAMSNEED. You can find me on Facebook at VICTOREAUX. That's French for victorious author, like you're writing a book. You can find me on Instagram at N period, O period, V period, A period 33.
All right, y'all know what to do, man. I need y'all to tap in, follow, listen, catch up with these dope artists that we bring y'all here on the Connectz Radio Show. Is there anything else you want to leave with the people?
I'm looking for producers. I'm looking for beat makers. I'm looking for people that's ready to eat.
Yeah. So y'all heard it. Make sure y'all connect with them. What's the email? If they wanted to send you some samples, what's your email address?
LILMOSE1421 at gmail.com. That's LILMOSE1421 at gmail.com.
Man, y'all know what to do, man. Connect up. Your network is and will always be your net worth. It ain't always what you know. A lot of the times is who you know. So build
Yes,
with
sir.
the VA because this man is going places, man. We live right here on the Connectz Radio Show, and we appreciate your time.
Aha!
Tap in, man. Tap in. Make sure y'all tap in for this and every other interview and show we got rocking. Remember, this is our job. We bring y'all the hot music. We bring y'all the dope interviews, and we're going to keep it up. Every episode is powered by bettersblock.com, getyourbuzzup.com, midwestmixtapes.com, reasonforrap.com, straightofficial.com. The Fleet DJs is the homies. The N.O.V.A DJs is the big homies. Shouts out. Who better for putting this together for us, man? Y'all know what it is. You can catch this and every other episode everywhere you catch your favorite podcast. That's Google Podcasts, Spotify, Podbean, and more, Apple Podcasts, all of that. At The Real Uncanny on all y'all favorites. You know what it is, Midwest Connectz. If you ain't connected, you ain't respected. We'll be back next week with some more of this fire.